Governor Rick Scott stopping by Citrus County today. He wants people there to heed the warnings. This storm surge could be very dangerous. Mark Douglas continues our team coverage. He's live in Crystal River tonight with the latest on what's happening there. Mark.
Well, good evening to you, Keith. What's happening, this rain started about 20 seconds ago, but the number one concern here is storm surge. But don't take my word for it. We've got living proof. Take a look at this canal coming off of the Crystal River. When we got out here about 2 hours ago, it was about a foot below the seawall cap. Now it's over the seawall cap, flowing into the street. The governor told us today the surge could reach 6 to 8 feet along the coastline here, west of US 19 in Citrus County and the Crystal River, Homosassa area. In other words, where I'm standing now, it would be over my head right now if that surge was that high.
I cannot stress enough how dangerous this storm surge can be.
Governor Rick Scott warned Citrus residents in evacuation zones west of US 19 to act immediately before Hurricane Michael brings an anticipated 6 to 8 feet of storm surge starting in the early morning hours and throughout tomorrow.
The sheriff, they can't go out and save you in the middle of this storm. And by the way, if you have 6 feet of storm surge, I mean, and you're out in the middle of it, I don't know how you're going to survive it.
Early today, Citrus opened 4 shelters, and the first evacuee in this pet-friendly one was a woman with her 7 cats. People lined up early for gas, but there's no reported shortages. And Crystal River store owners are trying to protect their businesses from the surge with a combination of sandbags and plastic sheeting.
Obviously, we're worried. We're right there on the water, so any storm surge could potentially do some damage around here.
Meanwhile, the Citrus County EOC is in full activation mode, while Sheriff Mike Prendergast prepares to protect citizens from the deadly hazard of the storm surge that's coming this way.
It could potentially be tomorrow morning during the hours of darkness as dawn's approaching, or it could actually work its way into the high tide tomorrow night.
Now, as I said, rain is not the primary concern, but in the last minute or so, 2 minutes or so, it has started raining pretty heavily up here. But the big danger here for everybody along the coastline is the storm surge. You can see this canal already coming out into the street, flooding half of this street. And if the predictions come true of a 6 to 8 foot storm surge, then a lot of these homes, all of these homes are going to be underwater, maybe with the exception of these folks over here, who are the only ones who have an elevated home here. Everyone else is going to have a real problem on their hands. Reporting live in Crystal River, I'm Mark Douglas, News Channel 8.
All right, Mark, we'll let you get out of the rain. Next time, get an umbrella. You know you're in a storm. Come on, Mark, you're a pro. A lot of rain there. Thank you, Mark.